You're most welcome to our free online school, SkillBridge Institute. This time around, we'll be discussing about types of projects. Number one, I've got construction projects. So this is where you're trying to build physical structures. For example, houses, hospitals, as well as schools. So you may need things like building materials. You may need people like engineers, architects, and builders. This project may delay due to bad weather, like heavy rains. It can also be delayed due to increase in the cost of materials, due to inflation and other factors. Another type it is technology project. So this is where I'm trying to build applications, softwares, and web sites. So you may need things like computers, smartphones, and you may also need like people like programmers, designers, and testers. Challenges can be rapid changes in technology, and another ones it can be demand from different users. Another type it is event management. So here is where I'm trying to organize things like weddings, parties, and the like. You may need people like caterers. You may need people like guests. You may also need decorations, and you need to set deadlines. Challenges which can affect event management can be bad weather, like rains and the like. And the other one, it can be last minute changes where some guests may say we are not going to come, but initially they said we are going to attend your event. Another one is social projects. So these are projects which are benefiting the communities and the environment. So you may need people like volunteers, as well as you may need some funds from different key players. Challenges can be the following. Number one, you may not get enough support from people like volunteers may not come in good numbers, and sometimes you may not even be able to secure enough funding. It can also be sometimes very difficult to predict about the long-term results. For example, you have planted trees. You may not be able to predict to say how much trees are going to survive after 5 years. From there, we can talk of research projects. So here is where people are trying to find new information on how they can solve problems. So here we may need people like researchers, data collectors. You also need to have got analysis tools. You may need things like smartphones, computers, and the like. So challenges in terms of research project can be limited funding, as well as time of study. So you may have limited time to conduct a particular research. Thank you very much. See you in the next lesson.